Hey YouTube, it's your girl Sariana coming at you with another banger video. And today we are doing scary text. So the first one says, welcome to Discord chat. Discover new people and make new friends. Enter your username, Mac. Welcome, Mac. You start off with user rating 8 out of 10. You can buy virtual curricles, smiley, and other objects to chat with others. Do you want to connect with a random user? Yes. Attempting to connect. No. Connected to user Lucy. User rating 1.5 out of 10. Hi Lucy. Do I look like a girl with daddy issues? Are you okay? Answer my question. I do, have daddy issues, in case that wasn't obvious. Are you okay? Yes. Your user rating pretty low. What's happened? I got in a couple of fights. No big deal. Didn't start any of course. No, I do that. But my father, your dad did this? In a way. Are you okay? Do you need me to call someone? No, it's alright. I don't need you to call anyone. I want something else. What do you want? To tell you a story and for you to buy me a virtual drink. What's your position? A platic? Max sent you a this takes me back. You know what this was called originally? An Adam's apple Atlanta. Yeah, I think I've heard that before. The Bible is pretty famous. Of course, it was actually an apple. The text showing that part wrongly, mostly because you people don't have a word for it anymore. The fruit was incredibly exotic, and to be honest, it doesn't exist in the realm of exist or Eden. And Eden's long gone. Are you okay? Why do you keep asking that? I mean, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but your rating is pretty low. And there are no shows on this website, so why would other people rate you so low? People aren't that great. Plus, they don't like the things I say. Well, you're acting a little weird, of course. You brought me a drink. Now you can listen to my story. Alright, Eden. Though they always think that's my fault. The reason Adam and Eve got kicked out of their perfect little nudist paradise? I'm sorry. I'm not following. Sorry, my story won't make any sense without a proper introduction. Hello, Mac. My name is Lucifer, but you can call me Lucy. Lucifer, as in. Sorry. I got by many times. I go by many names. Lucifer, the fallen angel, the devil, 61 are just a few. What? Yes. I know what's going on in your mind. You're thinking that I'm crazy, that you need to disconnect. Maybe you even think I can harm you. And will you? Will she harm me? That is, would I be here with you asking for virtual epiclinies if I were? Wouldn't you if you were going to harm me? Touch. Let's have a little warg. Let me tell you my story, and if you believe me when I'm done, you can't go about trying to get me locked away somewhere. If I end up believing you, then why would I do that? You'd be surprised that people do when they believe you're the devil. And you do this often. Tell people you're Satan. Not often as I should, but it's been a rough day and of a long lifetime. I'd like to have a chat if that's alright with you. Alright, that sounds crazy. But sure, I'll play along. So, Eden. Yes, Eden? You're saying that's true. God created two humans and we all came from them. God made two prototypes. My father created angels and his toy soldier, but he had failed to make anything like himself. After us, it was his next big project, and he spent every walking hour of existence slaying over his two prototypes. Ugh, I can't talk today. He gave them a perfect utopia to live aside of, but he wanted to test them. He wanted to know whether they had free will. And did they? No, my father could never bring himself to go that far. He tempted them with an idea of knowledge beyond their understanding, and told them exactly what they could do to claim it as their own. But to be able to create a being that could be against his law, oh, my father is a very controlling being. He was afraid to unleash that ability onto them. And what? You were the only one that tempted them in the garden. The devil has been a girl this whole time. I dabble. All of humanity thinks that temptation came in the form of a snake. The snake's legs were taken away as punishment for drawing Eve towards the forbidden fruit. Snakes never had legs, and it was not a sin to tempt those poor prototypes into doing what they did next. It was the favored child. My father loved and adored me. He named me the light bringer. I was stood at his side during the creation of this earth. During the creation of humanity, my father couldn't bring himself to go that extra mile. So he asked me to walk among the prototypes and tempt them myself. Draw out their desire for the forbidden power he had hinted at. You're saying God wanted us to know this stuff? I'm saying God was afraid of his own powers, and wanted very disciplined to share that he knew with his creation. Right and wrong, left and right, all that stuff. Okay, are you familiar with the story of Prometheus? Greek, right? They say he stole fire from the gods or something. Correct. Prometheus stole the fire from the gods to ensure that humanity proceeds. He'll find that every culture had an idea about where humans got their abilities to evolve, to move forward, to create. God was the creator, and he wanted to give his abilities to his prototypes. I gave them that ability by tempting Eve to eat the apple. Now the world sees me as the ultimate evil. If what you're saying is true, then God must be like us. My father is very egocentric. He may have planned to create you in his image, but in the end, all he managed was to mold your mind into this. He gave you immortality, the ability of thinking yourself. His angels were his soldiers, and I was his most faithful until that day. Angels don't have free will. No, they don't. And what about the devil? Wow, look at you. Of course, all of a sudden. Hey, hearing religious ideals from someone who believed to have lived them himself is kind of interesting. Anyway, what about the devil? The devil has will of her own. By guiding Eve to the tree, something woke inside of me that day and released just what I had been missing. Just what my brother and sister had been missing. We were ultimately followed our Father for the simple reason that He was our Creator. But once I had been given free will, I released just how prohibitive and self-inspired he had become. In a lonely, passion-filled moment, he had decided to create his little human prototype, only to very quickly reason that giving them their free will would mean. Alright, everybody, I will have a new video out tomorrow. If you come back and I can get a whole bunch of likes. Until next time, bye.